Hello, agents. Welcome to Advanced Training. My name is Michael Davenport, and I'm a Senior Solutions Advisor here at WalkMe. Within the agency, I'm proud of my reputation as a legend in the field, helping DAP agents like you who build WalkMe content. Today's conversation begins from a place of knowledge, and we recognize that you're proficient in the field. You can build a smart tip. You can deploy a shout-out. You can guide a user from point A to point B, all while maintaining your cover. But here at the agency, we don't settle for field functional. We aim for field mastery. You see, a good builder has a strong understanding of how to use all the classic WalkMe capabilities. But a master builder, they've learned new tricks. They don't just lead the user. They show the user the next thing they need even before being asked. They understand where the user needs to get to in the end, and they help them get there. Where some see steps on a journey, masters see an entire map and build for that. So how do we achieve this level of mastery? It's simple, the tradecraft of the action bar. But before we start to explore the action bar, we must first shift our mindset from steps to strategy. To do this, we need to think in terms of three core principles. First, proactive intelligence. Your guidance shouldn't wait to be found. You should push assistance to the user before they ask for it. Second, cross-workflow operations. You're thinking about the entire mission and the user's overall mindset. This means thinking holistically, so that your guidance begins where users are, considers where they've come from, and helps them get to their next destination, no matter where it may take them in their work environment, including across multiple apps. And third, in-field execution. You operate right where users live, meaning the action bar capability lives inside the apps where users are, so it can recommend next best actions, initiate workflows, and even interrupt a user who might be on the verge of making a mistake. But enough field theory. Let's take a look at a use case to understand how all of this can be applied to become a master of your field of operations. Let's analyze a high-stakes sales environment. Though I should say, everything we're about to cover can be applied to many use cases, such as an IT service desk, an HR function, a procurement workflow, a customer support interaction, as well as so much more. The only limitation here, agents, is your imagination. So let's dive in. In our sales use case, let's assume a user enters the CRM to create a quote or manage an opportunity. A good builder would place a launcher here, maybe deploy a smart walkthrough. Going further, a master builder deploys the action bar to proactively drive the mission. Watch the action bar capability here. It doesn't wait for the user to struggle. It offers immediate, proactive support. The user clicks it, and they're given options. Get me up to speed, or write a follow-up email. If the user selects Get me up to speed, WalkMe's AI scans the entire page. It uses this context to pull information from existing knowledge sources and instantly generates a dossier summarizing the current status of this opportunity. The user doesn't have to hunt for data. The data is presented in its most useful format. But here is where we reach 00 status. Notice the risk detected alert. This isn't a random notification. The builder configured AI conditional logic that cross-references company policies with the specific opportunity data on the screen to identify potential red flags in real time. But the system doesn't simply stop at an alert. Crucially, the AI assesses the identified risk and structures a comprehensive risk resolution plan based on company policy, automating the critical next steps for the user. In this case, the system will take that plan and automatically pre-fill the relevant risk fields. Simply put, it doesn't just identify the problem, it engineers and executes the fix. That is masterful, end-to-end execution in the field. So you may be thinking, Michael, this tech looks so powerful. Is it hard to deploy? Negative, agents. Let's walk through an example of how to set up a mission-critical operation, the executive summary. We begin in the action bar section of the console. We click the plus sign to initiate a new protocol. Step 1, the drop zone. We choose where this asset lives. In this example, we'll select our CRM. Step 2, the mechanism. We choose our action type. Here we'll select AI action. And step 3, the identity. Let's give it a name. Let's go with Create Executive Summary. Now for the prompt. This is where you can leverage your own field experience and supercharge it with AI. You need to give the AI a briefing. You need to give mission-critical context. So you write, you live on a CRM opportunity page. Review all the relevant information on this opportunity and structure it for an executive, leveraging our sales methodology, which in this case is MEDDIC. And because even the best operatives call for backup sometimes, we click WalkMe's Improve Prompt feature. When we click it, the AI engine expands your instructions, adding detail and structure automatically. It offers important guidance and parameters so that our work remains grounded and focused on what matters most. Now, back to the field. The user selects Create Executive Summary, and the action bar reads the page, applies the MEDDIC methodology, and provides a perfectly formatted briefing. But we don't stop there. Recall the cross-workflow operations, which allows us to take this generated text and use core WalkMe automation, like an automated step, to push the intel in this summary anywhere. We could grab a transcript from our call recorder, link it to an email, and autofill a message based on this summary. This means we can proactively recognize information, meet the user where they are, and automate the rest. I hope this overview has helped you see a clear path to becoming a true field master. Because as agents, we don't merely want to put out signs for users to follow, we want to open doors and help connect the dots. We're not just helping software get adopted, we're helping users outperform their workflows, and that's what the action bar makes possible. And like I said at the outset, our use case today was a sales motion, but the principles we've explored can be applied to nearly endless number of other functions. Yes, as you deploy your new capabilities in the field, there may be some bumps along the way, but don't worry, we're here to help. I may live in the shadows, but we are always right there to help our fellow agents and builders. You've got the training, you've got the tools, and you've got the nerve. Trust your build, trust your instincts, and take the lead. Good luck out there, agents. Woohoo!